Wow. Maybe like here. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. This is fine. Awesome. All right. Rats. So 1:30, I have something free on. Rats. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I hate hunting rumors. All right. Yes, all right. All right. Check good. Check good. Check good. Check good. Check good. Check good. It's all the Gen 5 rumors. I don't think Gen 4 had any rumors. I don't think Gen 3 had rumors in this game either. Latios and Latios are static. I think it's just the birds. The birds and Calyrex. Alright, so let's check Articuno. Okay. Zapdos. Alright, so... Oh. Okay. So we have to check Raikou, Inte, Suicune, Cress. These 3 are good. These 6 are good, and then Calyrex and an Amorous. So we need to check the 3 dogs, Cress, Calyrex, and an Amorous. Dang it! Thanks a lot, Suicune. I hate you. Kilio's 647. Oh, well, we might get lucky and he might just pop right back there. Lucky? No. Not lucky. Alright, we'll see if he comes up this way. Alright, he's moving. Yeah, he's coming up, he's coming up. Alright, he's not coming up anymore. What's the latest? I'm doing the most fun thing in the game. Yeah. We are indeed hunting a roamer. Oh, he's coming up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've done that. He's not. He's. It's the problem isn't him. It's everyone else coming into his space. You know. Alright, we got a 50-50 shot here. Nope. Bastard went the other way. Oops. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take forever. This is gonna take like multiple days. My favorite is when you check every single other roamer and every single one isn't there, and then the very last one you check is on the same route. Oh, I hate you so much. Losing coin flips. Wow! I could have tried to trick him into like moving over and then moving back, I guess. Actually, no, I literally couldn't. Yeah, because of how the roaming works. So this is a good time to pop over here. Stop, you're taunting me. Okay, this one might come. Damn it, he moved the other way. I expected this. I knew this was gonna be like the biggest pain in the butt imaginable. Okay, this one's possible. How does it work? You gotta like manipulate them into going where you want them to, and it's still like low chance. It's kind of obnoxious. But essentially, whenever you fly somewhere, they go to one of the random routes that they can pop up to. There's like 20 of them. So you have a 1 in 20 chance of it being somewhere where you kind of need it to be. In my case, it's like a 1 in 10. And then after that, you check there. So like right now, he's exactly where I want him to be. So now, every time you change areas, the roamer will move to an adjacent route. So 125 is adjacent to 127 because it's on the other side of Moss Deep. So at this point, he can either, I have a 1 in 3 chance of him going up here, or he can go to 124, or he can go down to 128. So we're at 125. So we're gonna check, and he moved down because he's a fat idiot loser. So we fly back, and that resets everything. If now you might be like, oh, why can't I just go here and go up here and then go here and then go up here and just do this over and over? It's because the game will store, for every roamer, it stores the where you were 2 areas ago. So, and the roamer will never go there on that block. So effectively, if I do that over and over and over again, roamers will never go to 125 ever, because they know I'm farming it. They know I'm there watching them. Okay, this one has potential. So we can try and bait this guy into coming to... Bait this guy to come over. Okay, he went the other way. Oops. I think we can bring this one over, actually. No, he went the other way. Wow, look! That spot, he's completely impossible to get to. Maybe I could do some... So, now he could be, like, over there. If I get really lucky. Yeah, he could be here now. He's so far away. I love that when you... Yeah, so I've actually got him on 125, like, 4 times now, and every single time I've been, stopped by another roamer on the same route. One of them was the very last roamer I checked, which was Suicune, and, yeah, that went great. I was super, super, super happy about that one. And that was the last one I did, too. So I'm effectively just trying to reset him to where I can manipulate it to get him on 125. Which is nowhere near down there. Okay, we can do this one. So he can move up twice pretty much here. And that would get us where we need him to be. Okay, he went the other way. You got 4 in 20 minutes. Yeah, this method isn't bad, right? Like, I mean, it sucks. It's not enjoyable, even remotely. But, you know, eventually the numbers will fall in the right spot. I hate it when he pops up on 126. Or 125. Drives me insane. Okay. Surely we'll hit this one. Fuck. Dude, how did he move all the way over there? Maybe the game stored that I was there last. I'll try and, like, repopulate this area. Yeah, this should be fine. Because now it's set to Moss Deep. Did you do this for an Amorous or just did it randomly? I did it random. I had so many... I just did it randomly for an Amorous, effectively. I had no idea how this worked. An Amorous, it took me like 3 freaking hours on 5x speed. I was livid, dude. I've never been more angry doing something in the game. I was so upset. Although this is probably gonna make me about as mad. But an Amorous was my very my second one. So I found I got an Amorous isolated on its the second time I found it. I've done this one 4 times and have not got it yet. So it's great. This is like the only thing I can think of that really helps me in the... I need it for the champ fight really bad. Can you please pop up on 124 or 127? Like, holy crap, man. Gonna cook butter chicken with this in the background, so hopefully for me it lasts. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds pretty good. It's like the 18th million time in a row that he's popped up on 126. Which is completely useless. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. God, I hate this piece of shit. I hate him. Okay, we have potential here. We just, like, make a move. This is actually kind of bad. Damn. Oh, that one's toast. This is ridiculous. How many freaking coin flips can I lose, man? I guess I won 4 in a row, so it makes sense that I also lose 4 in a row. I think this is like an odd number, so it can't come up here. I'm gonna try it anyway, though. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Gastrodon. Thank you. Alright. Damn it! Cobaline's foiled me twice! Gave up on Genesect just because it meant planning a fight against Melmetal. Oh, because you have to get Genesect. Yeah, to get Genesect, you have to fight the Melmetal one, yeah. Okay, we have a potential here. I think. I don't think it can jump from there to over here, but we're about to find out. Yeah, no. I'm gonna cry. Thank you for nothing. It's popped up on 125 more than like literally any other route, I think. It's popped up on 128 like a shit ton too, I guess. And 134. Make it stop. In retrospect, 125 is not the best route to do this on. I should probably be doing this on 130. It's the only other route I have, but... It can only move 2 directions on 130. Whereas here it can move like 3. Because I'm on a corner. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna do this on 130. Maybe it'll be a little better. Especially with the fly point right here. Alright, there's potential here. Ah! Uh. This is so infuriating, man. Stop showing up on 126. Yes. Okay. Attempt number, like, 6, I think. Starts now. Alright, Gen 5ers are cleared. We'll move up to... do the ones up here. Calyrex, and I think there's one more, Enamorous, wherever those two are. There's Enamorous. Okay. Enamorous is a dupe anyway, so I actually don't care about Enamorous, which is great. A little better odds, Calyrex. Okay. So now we need to clear the birds and the dogs. Oh, and Cresselia, that piece of shit. Damn it. Fuck! Watch me hit this 2 times in a row. Damn it. That's on number 7! Woo! Gotta go clear Calyrex. Don't care about Enamorous. This piece of shit. Dogs. Birds. Yes! I think we're good. So I verified birds, I verified dogs, I verified Cresselia, I verified Gen 5ers, and Calyrex. I'm gonna double check, because I only have two chances to screw it up. Okay. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, all good. Dogs. Raikou, Entei, Suicune, all good. Cresselia, good. Alright. Cobalion, whatever. good. Terrakion, good. Tornadus, good. Brazion, good. Listen, maybe just cook your butter chicken faster. Thundurus, good. Landorus, good. Keldeo is in fact located where I am. We just need to verify. Calyrex. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna repel. Repel off. This guy is level 49, and then we are going to use a max repel. If I have one. I forgot to buy him, I just realized that. I have one. Alright. Repel off. Leading with level 49 Mon. Yep, should be good. Oh my god, I forgot my Master Ball, dude. Fuck! Well, I have one chance left. That's so fucking bad, man. Oh, I should probably buy more. I can't believe I forgot to get the fucking Master Ball. I think it's this one that I actually haven't gotten yet. I think it's Regirocks that I can never figure out. Yeah, okay, I haven't opened this chamber yet. You can beat up Regirock. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do this tomorrow or something. Fuck! I'm so angry. Take 2 steps to the left and 2 steps down. From here, use the Rock Smash TM. Yay. I am not very happy. it's 6:47. This one can be there, but it's not a high chance. Damn. Ah! I hate you so much. This one literally cannot be where I need it to be. Gotta refly that. This one can, if it moves forward and then backwards. Earth power, crunch, that's fine. Rats. Yeah, it's not possible from that spot. Alright. It is not possible from that spot. It is possible from that spot. Nah, it won't make it. This also can't make it, I don't think. Yeah. That's worth a try. Like, go over here and then go over here. okay. Not a spot that's possible anymore, but... Okay, this one's possible. I just need it to move out and back in. Okay, perfect. Commence the search. Don't care about an Amorous. Cress. Entei. 130 or 131, 126. Okay. That's all of them. Double check. Bird. 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 Dog. 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 Yeah, Entei's on 131. Okay. Cress is on 122. Brizion's on 134, Cobalion's on 127, Terrakion is on 122, Tornadus is on 110, Thundurus is on 127, Landorus is on 134, my boy Keldeo is on 130, and... Callie is on 127. And Amorous is on 130. Okay. So. Alright, so there's that piece of the puzzle. There's that. And then we need to go to Max Repel. Okay. And I do have a Master Ball this time. Master Ball. That was pretty quick. Yeah, especially for me screwing that up like royally. It was not possible to screw that up any more than I did. Oops. What's the difference between base and resolute? Literally nothing. It's just the way it looks. It doesn't even change forms. I thought it just had to know Secret Sword to change forms. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, it's supposed to change forms when it learns Secret Sword. I guess it's not coded into the game. But there's literally no difference. It's just a different look. Like, it's from the... Like, Keldeo was originally an event Pokemon in Gen 5 with the movie that came out. And, you know, when Keldeo comes into his full powers and he learns his super secret technique, he changes into the Resolute form. That's pretty much all it was. It's not any special stats or anything. Well, neat. E4 squad is good. Everything's calced. If any fight is gonna be sketchy, it's gonna be Cynthia, but it looks much better. Yeah, it does. It does a lot. Resolute looks significantly better. Honorable mentions that I tried to calc was Polyrath, the Gripper, the Candleman, Gliscor, Glowbro, freaking Chestnut, Goldengo, the Noseman, Arculodon, Arcanine, Hisuian Braviary, Roaring Moon, Staraptor. Staraptor did not do bad, actually, in E4 calcs. Did not do bad at all. So, honestly, this is a very champable mon, I think. I tried with Volk. I tried with Ursaluna. Shashwish Merchant, but it's good at it. Yeah, it is. Tried with Tauros. Tauros is also... This Tauros is really good, is also really good into the E4. This is better, but... Secret Sword just... Secret Sword and Sacred Sword. Like, Sacred Sword ignoring stat changes makes it a really good counter to Zamazenta. What does it have? Just raw power? You mean Tauros? Tauros is just a good mon. I think Tauros has like a 535 base, or 525 base stat total. It has good stats, and water fighting is insanely good typing. Like, water fighting is such good typing. And anything that baits psychic moves complements dark types like Luxray, Tyranitar, and Roaring Moon like really well. This thing slaughters the first 3 fights of the E4, like absolutely butchers them. Glacia 1, like, this thing terrorizes Glacia 1. This just moves and stats, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, there's nothing. Staraptor is just, I'm gonna hurt you really bad. Like, just Reckless, Brave Bird, and Double Edges. And that's it. Reckless, Brave Bird, Double Edge. With Quick Attack follow-ups. That's all Staraptor did, but he did it really well. He one-shot a lot. That was, like Annihilate. Annihilate gets incinerated. Nothing ever bad odds is into Staraptor either, which is nice. Yeah, Annihilate gets beat pretty bad. Moltres gets beat by Staraptor as well. There's a... Should have accepted the 1.2 win, yeah. Yeah, this thing goes ham, and it's only a matter of time before this thing gets champs. Like, if it was, if this wasn't 1DR, Roaring Moon, I would be champing this. If this wasn't 1DR. But because it's 1DR and this guy's kind of a bum in the champ fight, I need everything, man. The champ fight is no joke to do Deathless. You have to have a good set of mons. It's like mandatory to have a good fighting type. Like, you aren't going to get anywhere without a fighting type. Like, you need a good fighting type really bad for the champ fight. Really happy about Beedrill, yeah. Yeah, this team isn't as cool as my, it's definitely not as cool as my 1.2 New Game Plus team. My 1.2 New Game Plus Deathless team was really cool, especially the fact it didn't use any restricteds, and it didn't use any megas. Like, that was really cool. I like that aspect about it a lot. Especially for a Deathless team. Yeah, champ is... honestly, yeah. For some reason, yeah, the Lycanroc damage. Yeah, Lycanroc does pretty goofy damage. I thought about using it, but then I was like, it's just in champ fight, it's just gonna die. This is a fun team, yeah. Dude, it's just wait. What this thing does is like actually criminal. It's disgusting. Oh my gosh, it makes Grafaiai look like a joke. Especially what this thing does to Glacia, oh my god. Oh, Glacia gets terrorized by this thing. Yeah, if this wasn't 1DR, team can do 1DR at all. Yeah, you had like really good hyper offense mons, but in the champ fight, hyper offense mons have to be like insanely hyper off. Like the most hyper offense in the entire game, and like that's it for it to work in champ fight. Deathless, and you have to have good pivot still. Like Pheromosa type nonsense. Pheromosa is like a cheat code, though. Yeah, doing champ for 1DR, it's not even the fact that, like, if I just had to do champ, I could do it with a lot of different teams, and it'd be fine. But the problem is like, I'd find a team that could do it, and then I'd go through the E4, and they'd all get just, like, I just hit a wall, especially on Phoebe 1, the Ogie Dogie team, and Glacia 2. Those probably stopped 3 different teams that I made for the champ fight. It was really annoying. I just didn't have a way out of them, or through them. I calced Landorus a lot, too. I calced Landorus a lot. I calced Landorus on multiple teams, across the E4 multiple times. Lando's really good. He's super good. In the champ fight, he's just a bum, and I can't have any bums in the champ fight for this. Yeah, Phoebe 1, like, honestly might be the hardest team in the hardest team in the E4 to plan for. Like, it's kind of demonic. Like my Phoebe 1 notes are like insane. Insane. I have like 4 pages of notes for Phoebe 1. On the gripper. Yeah, that thing is a demon, dude. I'm cheating it though, I think. I think I'm baiting it in and hitting it with Shadow Claw. So I think I'm baiting it in and hitting it with Shadow Claw and taking away like 80% of its health, like before it can even do anything. Yeah, the gripper is demonic, man. Especially the fact it doesn't have Earthquake. Yeah, that thing's goofy. What? Like, it's bad when like Naganadel is like the mon you worry about the least. It's like, oh yeah, Naganadel's there, but whatever. Havelug completely shit on it, yeah. Havelug completely shits on anything that's a physical attacker though. So it's also really good into the champ fight. Like really good into the champ fight. Because of Sturdy. Like, it's literally just because of Sturdy. Like Sturdy is so good in doubles, it's insane. Especially on a mon that can really abuse it, that has really high attack power, like Havelug. Knockoff also invalidates a lot of 1v1 options. Yeah, and it's so damn bulky, man. I have 2 ways of getting rid of it. One is hopefully I bait it in and hit it on the switch and take a massive chunk of its health out immediately. Option 2 is I freaking just beat it to death very slowly and pray to God that I don't get crit. That's like the other option, if the first option doesn't work. Yeah, Phoebe 1 is a menace. It's really funny because the first 3 turns, in the first 3 turns of Phoebe 1, I'm taking 2 of her mons in the first 3 turns, and it literally just, and I still have 4 pages of notes on how to deal with the remaining 4. How to deal with the remaining 4 mons, like 4 pages of notes. I had to get Havelug instead of Stack Attacka because the Gripper and Overquill. Yeah. Overquill is going to be embarrassed. Overquill will be... It will die. Like, it will die like an alley cat. Like, alone in the back room somewhere. The Overquill is not going to have a good time if I get Phoebe 1. It will die very slowly due to self-inflicted wounds. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope, yeah, it's crazy how I have so many notes just for, I have so many notes just to deal with the last 4 mons. The Overquill is easy to deal with, but Dust Noir, Annihilate, and, Naganadel require, like, extremely specific routing. Calyrex also requires specific routing, but I think I found a super consistent way around that, so I'm not worried about it. What is it? On Phoebe 2, my method of getting Calyrex is I'm effectively going to bait a bad odd switch, I can bait this one specific bad odds chance, like, I think like 13 different times. So if I lose 13 50-50s in a row, there's a very good chance I could wipe. Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn, yeah. I calced Ferrothorn a lot on 1.2, It didn't do bad. It didn't do bad at all. It just... It didn't do bad, but it didn't do enough, you know? Like, Ferrothorn would have to be a mon that you bring that, you need a specific role filled, and Ferrothorn is just the one that does it. That's like the only thing it's really gonna do for you. Simus is just prepping, finishing things up. Yeah, I'm finished up. I have all my encounters. E4 team's locked in. Should be good to go. I have some more like note scribbling to do for I need to like look over Phoebe 1 because I have like 4 pages of notes and I need to be really confident about it. Does Jarball pick stuff up? On Sydney it does well. Where's the other place that it... On Phoebe, on 1.2 Phoebe it did fine. If it got Leech Seed it'd be a lot better, but Leech Seed is banned for some stupid reason. Thought you were gonna miss it? No, I'm not running my E4 right now, dude. It's freaking 10 o'clock at night. I have to go to bed in like 25 minutes. I just got on to like catch to get my last like 2 encounters. That's like the only reason I got on. I needed to do that. I can't do it off stream. 7 a.m. Oh yeah. Yeah, not for me. It's 9:50 here. Honorable mentions to the things that never came out of my box. And by that I mean all the bums. Look at this freaking beast, dude. Oh my gosh. Jarball, Stack Attacka, Okos, Kyurem. Yeah, Ferrothorn can't do that. So. Yeah, Ferrothorn can't do that. Did I not go for one of the birds? No, I did not get a bird. I calced a lot with Articuno. If this wasn't 1DR, Articuno would be being champed. But, yeah, I calced a lot with Articuno, and I did calc Zapdos, and it did okay. But it just didn't have, like, the answer that I needed, really, to a lot of things. Moltres. Between the birds and Landorus, yeah. It's funny, because I didn't get any of the birds, and I didn't get Landorus, either. I calced... What was Articuno doing? Articuno was stalling out Snow on Glacia Snow. It was killing Garchomp. It was killing Cramorant on Cynthia. And then... What else was it doing? And it was an eject button for Sydney and an eject button for Phoebe. And then... On Glacia 1, it did literally nothing. Is it at least a unique roamer? What even are the rumors? What rumors have even been champed? Enamorous. That was me. Look at this freaking god right here. Take the guaranteed Latios. It doesn't take 4 hours to get. Yeah, Latios is pretty freaking good. I don't see. Am I crazy? I thought Suicune got champed at some point. Only 2 rummers have been champed, really? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, right here. That's crazy. Only 2 rummers have been champed. And I was one of them. Yay! I can't believe no one's used Iron Moth. That blows my mind. This thing is a freaking beast. No, it's not Suicune. Yeah, none over here either. This thing is a god. This thing is a god. These are like the 2 strongest Pokemon ever made. Like Chiyu probably is the strongest special attacker ever made, like just period, and then this thing is like the 2nd strongest special attacker ever made. Suicune got champed by Riles. That's what I thought. I swear it got Ah, okay, there it is. Yeah, I was like, I swear I watched an E4 with Suicune. That's right. Yeah, because he used Goat Gambit. Dude, this thing is so good. This is like the best Pokemon for the Elite Four in this entire game. Besides 1.2 this. This thing is like obscene and shouldn't exist. 1.2 Slacking was absolutely correct. Like the most broken Pokemon ever created in a Pokemon game. It will be a unique. I can tell you that. It will be green here if I win. All 6 of mine will be green here if they win. Yeah, I knew Cap had Suicune. I watched that E4. Also, what was that? What was that one thing? Something over here is gonna have to change. Yeah, this right here. This is gonna have to change. Someone's gonna have to tell T-Row that this record's gonna get like. This record got obliterated. Strips tried to argue that Luxray is better than 1.28, like we didn't have eyes. Yeah. You cannot look at this and say, oh, this is worse than 1.28. Like, you literally can't. Look at this, dude. Let the poor man have this. No, he can't. Luxray, dude, I'm telling you. Rough calculations. I have to go beat Windstraits. Just out of principle, I have to go beat Windstraits. Luxray, after I beat Windstraits, will be at least 106. At least. Luxray had 106 frags. It could be 107, depending on if the Pelipper Bad Odds is into Scizor. So he could have as many as 107 frags. 107 frags. And he won't be done. He's getting... Newsflash, in case anyone's wondering, Luxray is coming into the E4 on this squad. Luxray will be getting somewhere in the neighborhood of like 12 to 16 frags in the E4. Luxray is probably going to have around 120 frags by the end of this run. If I win, Luxray will probably have around 120 frags. It's insane. This Mon is unbelievably busted. Yeah, E4 team is pretty cool. So there's a few that have never been seen before. So there's a few that have, yeah, there's at least 2 that have never been brought to an E4 to my knowledge. So even ones that have lost, to my knowledge at least. Do we agree that Latios is the best mythical legend? It's Genesect. Like, I hate to burst your bubble, it's Genesect. It's Genesect, yeah, Genesect and Chi-Yu are probably tied, and then Latios is like is following, but Genesect and Chi-Yu are definitely better than Latios. Genesect just gets a free stat boost. Like, it gets a free stat boost and it has insanely good typing. And Genesect is ridiculous. Dude, look at this freaking... It's just like a wall of Mons slayed by Luxray. Latios Calx felt so easy. Yeah. Latios is super good. Is it better than Chi-Yu? No, it's not. Alright? I'm just gonna... It can't do it. Like, Chi-Yu with Scarf wins the E4 day, 18th. Yes, it will be 1 week from this Saturday. 1 week from this Saturday. So this Saturday is the 11th. Am I crazy? No, yeah, it's the 11th. So it'll be, yeah, the 18th. 1 week from this Saturday. At 1 p.m. I tried to make it at a time where pretty much everyone would be awake and around, including people overseas, at least if they're staying up a little bit later. So. Yeah. I could make it like noon, but I don't, but that means I would have to wake up at like 6:30. And I don't want to do that. Because that means I'd have to be ready to stream at like at least 7:30, which means I'd have to wake up, shower, eat breakfast, which means I'd have to wake up at like 6:30 on a Saturday, and I'm like not about that. Starting an office job? Hell yeah, dude. Office jobs they can be fun, I guess. I always figured they'd kind of be boring, but it's better than like retail and crap like that, at least. I guess I kind of have a desk job, but it's not like... It's a very involved desk job, but just comfortable, yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited to see how many frags Luxray can get at the end of this. I think he's getting a minimum of like 11 in like an absolute minimum of 11 in the Elite Four. So I'm gonna go. I'll probably fight the Wind Straits like tomorrow, or the Wind Straits is like I could do it. Honestly, I could probably do it right now, but I don't really have time. I need to go to bed. But back-to-back exams today. Oh, yeah, because today is tomorrow for you. Yeah, it sucks. I'm done with exam. I have one more exam I have to take here pretty soon, actually, for work. Palafin. I tried Palafin on One New Game Plus, and it wasn't bad, but it also like wasn't great. Like you really notice the mono water typing, like just not being good into anything, really. Yeah, it's... You really notice the lack of stab. Like, if it was water fighting, it would be insane. Like, that thing would be busted as hell. if it was water fighting type, but I think it would be goofy strong. Not immensely hyped about New Game Plus. Yeah, dude, me neither. Let me tell you, I lost. Like, if it wasn't for me, like, refusing to, like, if I quit, it would just be like, okay, yeah, you wasted however many hundreds of hours of your life type of deal. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I have to beat it so I can say that at least it was for something, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll win. I think I'm like really confident about this E4. I think I'm already confident. Like, if I had to run this tomorrow night, I think I could. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. The champ fight should be like super clean. So the champ fight, I think, is the champ fight and Glacia are gonna be like cheese. And Sydney. Sydney's also gonna be cheese. I think Sydney one risk crit into crit. If I get a certain bad odds switch. So that's like, so it risks back-to-back crits if I get a bad odds switch. So, you know, 1 in 526 or whatever to times 2. So like a little over a 1 in 1,000 chance. Shit, Burak's shame. This team is definitely nowhere near as strong as Burak's team. I don't think you can make a team stronger than this. Like, these two by them, like Fluttermane and Chi-Yu by themselves is like you can't lose with these two on your team, man. Wybona's at the E4. Oh, for his New Game Plus. When's he doing his? Oh my gosh, dude. I have to ask him if he has any uniques. No. No, Wybona is New Game Plus. Yeah, he is on New Game Plus. Now I have to make sure he's not using any uniques. Yeah, Lycanroc and Dugong. Dude, these mons, like, all these mons are so disgusting. Wybona is champing P2. What does P2 mean? Porygon 2? Oh, Porygon 2? I'll have to send him a message on... I'll have to send him a message and ask. Porygon 2 is kind of a cool mon. It probably does really well. Well, I don't know about really well, but it probably does okay into, You only know 3 of his members. I know he has Porygon 2, and he has, I know he had Porygon 2, and I know he had someone else. I feel like I swear, like, I was watching a stream, and I literally saw him, I heard him talking about it. It's Porygon 2 and something else. Yeah, have a good day, man. This main man does unspeakable things, but is not revealed. I don't have anyone that does unspeakable things. All of my mons are just, I don't know, balanced. Outside of the bug, but... I guess, yeah, that thing does commit, like, war crimes against the entire E4 actually. Yeah, I'll have to ask him if he's taken any of my uniques. I don't think he is. Like, at least one of my mons are like really, really low encounter rate, so. Oh, the dragon. Yeah. He's doing quite a bit in this C4, especially on Phoebe. He's like carrying me really hard on Phoebe. He's doing some things on Glacia, but not a crazy amount. And he's if it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd be able to get past Cynthia. I don't think I could beat Cynthia without him. So, not with this team. He would have to be subbed in for something else, and then everything would fall to crap. Actually, no. Yeah, I actually need him for Phoebe. Like, my Phoebe line would like crumple into dust if I didn't have him. Needed a Phoebe lead that prevented Calyrex. Oh yeah. Don't worry, dude. Luxray, guess what? Luxray comes in on Okidogi, and Okidogi's like, oh, I have fast kill on this idiot, and then you Mega Evolve and just kill it with Psychic Fangs. So it's like, you don't even risk Mach Punch, because the Okidogi sees that it has a fast kill on you with close combat. Latias, oh, it gets Reflect Type? Reflect Type is a cool move. I used it in my 1.2 New Game Plus. Well, I would have if I didn't wipe on Cynthia. I used it to turn Toad Scroll into a Water Steel type. And then just click Rage Powder over and over again. God, I loved that champ fight line so much. I'm really upset that I lost. It wouldn't have been on a sheet anywhere. Honestly, I probably would have asked Guitar for like a little honorary, or like, I don't know. I like that team so much. I was like, get that team put on a. Just replace this lineup. I like this lineup though. Although I will say this entire team was literally just slacking and King Gambit, like just slaughtering the entire E4, and then every once in a while Enamorous or Iron Moth would come in and kill something that both of these couldn't kill in one hit, and then one of these would come in and kill it in one hit, and then this just bullied Kira. You can Reflect type Drapion and just chain 3 or 4 guys depending on crits. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. Latias is a super cool mon. I like Latias a lot. I hated fighting that thing in Gen 4 OU. Oh, Latias doesn't give a... It doesn't get U-turn either. Gets a wish too, that's really nice. Yeah, no, you turn or flip turn, that's super lame. You get teleport, oh yeah, it's nowhere near as good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have one mon using Wish on I have one Mon using Wish on my E4 team, and it's, dude, it does. He does good work. He does really good work, especially on Cynthia. Like really good work on Cynthia. Also, I don't think there's a single Mon in this entire game that walls that Volcanion as hard as that guy. That Volcanion is the only reason why Glacia is as easy as it is for me. As easy as it is for this team, because of that Volcanion. And this Mon specifically. Wish you turning with Jirachi on 1.2. Yeah. Jirachi's really cool too. Jirachi was champed, I believe. I think Metal Legs got him right. Someone got Jirachi. I know someone champed him. Yeah, Jot champed him. He got Raging Bolt. Oh yeah, he got Luxray up there. Jot deadass said Luxray didn't do much. He's not very good. I have no idea what the hell he was doing. Like straight up said, oh, Luxray wasn't great. Used Banded Sucker Punch on Phoebe and called it a day. Yeah. Yeah, that's not... Yeah. This thing is a menace to the C4. Like an absolute menace to the E4. It tears through a lot, especially with pivot move support. There's a lot of ranges that it doesn't quite hit. It's like 96% minimum, or like 98% minimum, 94% minimum. There's a lot of those ranges, but it just like, when you're synergizing it with like other Pokemon with pivot moves, like he's amazing. Buffcat did have a cool team. Buffcat's team actually reminds me of my 1.2 team. A little bit. My 1.2 New Game Plus team. He had 2 restricteds, but like this thing is a beast, obviously. Like after it got sharpness, this thing is a beast. Keldeo obviously super good. Armarouge, I almost champed Armarouge. I almost did. I almost champed Armarouge. I was really close to it. And then I needed Cofagrigus though. Like I just needed, like Cofagrigus just, this thing did not help me against Kyurem, and Cofagrigus beat Kyurem. Champing Armarouge was insanely cool too, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to champ Armarouge so bad, but I needed something to kill Black Kyurem. Grimmsnarl was on my 1.2 New Game Plus team. I don't think this thing risk crits, man. Like, you risk a lot of crits into this thing using it. And I know he risked crits, because he went into the champ fight with Iron Boulder and Iron Boulder and Grimmsnarl both dead. So cool team, but Bronzong's pretty cool. Champing Bronzong's pretty sweet. Pheromosa is obviously like broken as shit. Incineroar finally got champed. This thing is, I'm surprised it hadn't been champed at this point. I had to risk sleep on Cynthia, yeah. Yeah, it'll do it. One mistake will snowball, man. Really makes you nervous. I like Sour's team a lot. Slacking finally got another spot, you know. She was using like 2 of the most broken Pokemon in the game, but like Electivire is super cool and Noivern's really awesome. And she was doing crutchless, which is cool. Oh, sweet. That means I get if I win, I get a toaster full 1DR E4 on my New Game Plus. That'll look sick as fuck, dude. And rolled minus speed. That's pretty funny. This Pokemon is giga busted too. Mega Gallade, like, oh, this thing is a demon. Like an absolute demon. I like Mega Gallade a lot. If I didn't have that one that I wiped to Tate and Liza, I probably would have been the first one to champ this. But I wiped to Tate and Liza, so it feels bad. You'll have to check with Wybona. 3 people have lost with Gallade. Yeah. Honestly, with all the E4 losses that have been happening, Tyranitar got champed 2 times in a row. Gallade. So I guess Gallade's 3-3 then, right? Infernape hasn't been used a single time since 1.3 came out, which is also pretty funny. Hopefully, soon, there'll be another name added to this, and it'll have 0. I guess this is just for regular runs and not the New Game Plus. Oh yeah. Infernape is really good. Having its speed cut by like 22 points was pretty devastating for it though. It definitely dropped its power like an insane amount by getting its speed cut that much, and it lost adaptability. Like that thing literally got nerfed by like 50%. And this thing immediately filled the power vacuum. Luxray came into that power vacuum like a freaking I don't even know. Luxray filled that power vacuum super hard. $101 frags, dude. This guy will have around 120 frags by the time this run is done. Just insane. Absolutely insane. Fly got soft banned. Did Fly get banned? Did it actually get... Where'd it get what do you mean What do you mean it got banned? How do you soft ban it? I don't see anything. Hold on. I haven't updated this in, like, actually forever. Miscellaneous. There's no fly on the Hall of Fame sheet. On the Hall of Fame rules. What the hell is the meteorite? Oh, is that what lets you change Deoxys forms? Yeah, that's probably what that is. There's really nothing about fly in here at all. Okay. I'm not using fly. I thought about it. In one of my teams used fly. Specifically on Landorus, but one of my teams did use it. Yeah, I mean, the only people that know about it are going to be the people that are pretty involved in the Discord anyway, so... Oh, it's kind of like the Momento soft ban. Yeah, so it's not banned. It's just... don't use this or people will frown at you. They'll be like, it's tainted. Yeah, I'll have to ask Wybona when he's doing his E4 and what mods he's bringing in to make sure there's... I want to see if he's duping anything that I have. Duck has been using Dig and Fly, getting one-hit fights, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good moves. Dragapult could probably abuse that really well too with Phantom Force. Dragapult gets Phantom Force and Fly, so... And it's fast as balls. Yeah, it's pretty broken, yeah, it's pretty broken bug. Yeah, it should probably just be a gentleman thing, because, yeah, like you said, you can't just ban all 2-turn moves. That'd be, like, excessive. The solution would just be, you know, fixing the game. Just fix the code. It's just super absurd AI abuse and completely neuters every setup mon. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worse than Encore, in my opinion. I think it's worse than Encore. But you can do it on every fight. Yeah. I watched Sour Z4. Yeah, I watched it. Because you can just notice when you can't do any more 2 turns in advance, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Dude, Encore can get kind of sketchy. You know what really, what's really funny? I've watched it happen to a couple people that they just don't really realize it. When your opponent runs out of PP on the move that you're encoring, that's really funny when that happens. All of a sudden they just like, oh, their encore ended and it's been 1 turn. Like, what are you gonna do now? But
Yeah, I gotta pay attention to... I gotta pay attention to Darmanitan's PP on Glacia. Alright, well... Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I think Encore is definitely a lot more skill-based than that, like, for sure. I mean... Encore is still really good, but, like, it's not, it's only, like, insanely good on specific Pokemon. And, it still requires you to, like, route... Yeah, it still requires you to actually route the fights right. And requires you to know, like, which Mon is gonna come out, which, like, what's that Mon gonna use. Like, it still requires you to plan out the fight, you know? It doesn't just, like, yeah, I just gotta get to the setup Mon and just, you know, click, dig. But, yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, I need to go to bed. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful night/day. Yeah, you did have a showcase. I'm glad you did. It was cool. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful night/day. I will talk to you later. Peace.